Welcome, Panther fans, to another edition of Panther Preview. Coach, tell us about Thursday night.
6 plays. It always comes down to 6 plays. We came out on fire. Defense playing phenomenally well. Offense was able to put up 24 points there in the first half. And after that, we had some unfortunate. It was a series of unfortunate events, and we weren't able to overcome some of the mistakes that were made in the second half. But overall, I was proud of the way our guys fought. Got to play a double overtime game. People that were able to come out and watch us play Thursday night, they got bonus football. So it was a great night to watch a high school football game. Not such a great night to be a Panther and a coach and a player, because that just kind of ripped our hearts out, because we played really, really well in the first half. And just we'll talk a little bit about that in just a second.
Well, Coach, looking at it, you got to credit the Iberville. There was no give up in them.
No.
You know, we had them, and they
kept
fought back.
Yeah, they kept. Well, Mo Gowdy's their defensive coordinator. Just a shout out to Mo and Coach Ladner over there. They did a phenomenal job keeping their guys sawing wood, carrying water. That's the exact same thing we talked to our guys about. No matter what the score, and if you saw it against Harrison Central and against Gulfport and against those guys, we fought hard for 4 quarters. We didn't execute well in all 4 quarters, and that's eventually what happened. We had 6 specific plays that concerned us. We had a turnover right before the half that had an opportunity to get us points on the board. Coming back out, we drive down the field, we get inside the 10-yard line, settle for a field goal. Could have made it 31-7 right there. It ends up being 27-7. We come back and we defensively, we hold them. They punt to us, we punt back to them, kind of goes back and forth a little bit. And on a 3rd down play, they hit a screen pass that, a flag was dropped on that play, and it was eventually picked up, and they ran it in for a touchdown. But like I told our guys, we can't control whether or not the penalty is enforced or not. What we can control is our effort and attitude, either during the play or after the play, before the play. And again, we didn't make a play on a screen pass that we work on every single day in perimeter drill. So they score, make it 27-14. And then we come down, and later on in the 4th quarter, we're driving. We have a chance to score, and we get a ball punched out through the end zone. We always tell our guys, we're going to hold the ball high and tight, split the tip, run through the end zone. And you know what? We didn't execute that properly, and the Iberville's hustle
That was a heartbreaker there. Yeah.
Caused them to now it's 27-14, where it could have been 34-14 right there. They get the ball, they go down, they score. We didn't handle that well emotionally as a defense. We didn't come out and play with the same vim and vigor that we had the entire game. We kind of got in our feelings a little bit, but and it showed. They were able to drive down the field, they scored. So now it's 27-20. On the ensuing kickoff, we had another huge blunder. We had a holding call, capped off with a personal foul that should never happen.
That was on the north side.
Right over here, yep, and should never happen. So we ended up getting the ball on the 10-yard line inside the 10.
I want to stop you right there. That same play, there should have been another personal foul.
I couldn't see that. So
I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw
but
it.
again, a lot of those plays on the sideline are momentum plays, and if had it been us on the other end of that, we'd have been fussing that it was momentum.
Well, it wouldn't have been a Panther call.
Yeah, it's not a Panther call there.
That's
so
right.
so we end up inside the 10. We drop back to pass. We lose the football. They land on it. They score. Now it's 27-27 ball game. Now you're in a dogfight with the team. Momentum has officially picked up and going to the other side.
Right.
And at that point, we responded really well offensively. We go down, we score, we go up 34-27. We give up a big kickoff return. And then again on a 2nd down play, they are second, I think it's 3rd down play. They end up throwing a deep pass down the middle. We had 3 defenders around it, had an opportunity to pick it. We don't make the play. They score 34-34, and then we get the ball back again, and we have a chance to drive down the field. We're unable to make it happen because we don't execute at the point of attack. We end up punting back to them. and then they kneel out the clock, take us to overtime. And overtime, of course, both of us are held to field goals there in the first overtime. Second overtime, they get the ball first. They go down and score, put the pressure on us. And we have what we think's a catch in the end zone called by the back judge. He's calling it a catch. 2 guys on the side are waving it off, and we'll never know officially whether it was a catch or not. I firmly believe that it was a catch. But you know what? It shouldn't come down to that.
No.
It shouldn't come down to that. I've got to do a better job coaching our guys up to finish games, and I'm going to keep working on that, sawing that wood, carrying that water for our players. Our players are continuing to work. I mean, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning. We're out on fall break. We've got Ocean Springs Greyhounds on the horizon. Haven't lost a regular season game in 2 years. We shouldn't even be able to be on the field with them, but our kids are coming out, and they sawed wood yesterday. They carried water this morning. And we're going to keep pounding away, and we're going to go out and attempt to play the very best football game we can and represent Pascagoula to the best of our abilities.
What more can you ask? I mean, they just got to have 4 quarters of football.
That's it. 3.94 doesn't get it.
At times we play very,
quarters.
very well.
Sometimes
but we just
more.
Don't extend it. Exactly.
Sometimes more. 4 quarters and 2 series on offense and defense is what we needed Friday night or Thursday night. But again, I love coaching these kids. They are so resilient. They fight so hard. They have great attitudes. And just being able to come out here every day and work with them is a testament to the way they've been raised and a way to just the people that support them in their home lives and in their school lives. They are a joy, and I tell them all the time, they are a fun group to coach, and I want them to have the success that all Panthers have coming through this program over time, and they're going to have that eventually, and we're going to keep pounding away.
Hey, one day at a time, one game at a time. That's how it's got to happen.
That's
Look,
it.
Panther fans, this is going to be a short one, but don't forget, Friday morning, 7 o'clock, Paradise Deli. We've got the breakfast with the coaches. That's always fun, always informative, opportunity to meet the team. I ask, hey, come out, enjoy yourself. Other than that, we're going to be 7 o'clock Friday night in Ocean Springs. We need butts in the seats. If you can't make the game, you can watch us, or you can watch the game live, CPM Sports. You can join me and Hunter Bickham, the camera guy. We're going to try to bring it to you, and we'll see you in Ocean Springs.